Hey, 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 what's going on? Antonio here. Let me just see if I can get this thing set up. Awesome. Cool. What's up? Let me go ahead and share this in a few groups. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. If you're just joining us, definitely type in the comments below. Let me know where you're watching from. If you are, what was I going to say? Oh, if you're watching a recording, definitely skip to 2 minutes into the broadcast. I'm going to be doing some intros and saying what's up and sharing this in a few groups. So looking forward to sharing some content this afternoon. Hope everyone's having an amazing Friday. Today we're talking about, instead of spending $5 on a pumpkin spice latte and a scone from Starbucks, how about you spend that $5 per day and learn how to advertise on Facebook so you can generate some high quality leads, sales, and build your audience. So if you can hear me, if you can see me, definitely type in the chat box below. Let me know where you're watching from. I'll give you a quick shout out on this live stream. We'll get rocking here in just a moment. Just sharing this in some groups to get some people on here. Happy Friday, happy Friday. All right. Cool. If you're just hopping on, definitely type in the comments below. Let me know you're watching. Hey, Julie, what's going on? Great to have you on. I can see comments on my iPad. That is great. Now I'm going to put this in a few more groups, and we're going to get this party rolling. I do these live streams Monday through Friday at noon. At the end of this broadcast, there should be a button that comes up that says get notified. Click the button, get notified when I go live. If you do have questions that you want me to answer on a future live stream, there's a link up above to send me an email, a message to let me know you have a question, and I may feature that on a future live stream. Additionally, this Saturday, actually tomorrow, I'm doing a live free demo on how to get started with Facebook ads, spending $5 or less per day without the fear of going broke or not getting results. So get registered for that training as well. But let's dive in. I'm going to open up my phone just in case I don't see comments. But today we're talking about, instead of buying that pumpkin spice latte, that scone from Starbucks, every day, spending $5 or more, how about you take that money and, invest in Facebook paid ads? And so my name is Antonio Thompson from Brooklyn, New York. Website's AntonioRThompson.com. So last night I was on an exclusive training with Jesse Jameson, who is an authority when it comes to running Facebook paid advertisements. And what I wanted to do today in today's live stream is actually share with you some of the things I've been doing, but also share with you, how to get started with Facebook ads, even if you have a small advertising budget. Maybe you only have, $5, $10 that you can realistically spend, on a daily basis, or maybe you have a smaller budget than that. Maybe you can only spend $100 a month. But with that money, you can actually do some incredible and valuable and significant things on Facebook that can build your brand, build your audience, and generate high quality leads for you. And so Facebook advertising obviously is a way to grow your business fast. A lot of people confuse Facebook advertisements with like traditional marketing, right? They think that I'm going to run an ad and, to people, that are either in my audience, and we're going to add to people, anybody, and they're going to see this ad and they're going to buy my stuff. Facebook doesn't work that way, right? Facebook is not like traditional media where you buy an ad, you create an ad, you put it in front of an audience, and they will buy from you, they will join your list, they will join your business. That just isn't how it works. with Facebook, and this is very key, you have to understand that Facebook is really about objective based advertisements. And that means you run an ad for particular action you want your audience to take, right? And so you may see this on your page. There's boost your post ads. There's promote your page ads. There's get video view ads. There's send people to your website ads. There's increase conversions ads. There's download my app ads. Right? Facebook's advertising platform is about getting the users who are most likely to take that action to respond to that ad. So if you want to boost your post, Facebook is going to show that ad to people who are most likely to engage with your post, right? If you want to promote your fan page or build your audience, and you run a Facebook promote your page ad, that ad is only going to be shown to people who are most likely to like your page. And so we must understand that Facebook is not like traditional media where you put ads in front of everybody and some will buy, some will opt in, some will become leads. It's objective based. Now, when you get started with Facebook ads, and I'm going to be try to be very simple here. When you get started with Facebook ads, your intent, your goal actually is to build an audience. Your goal, your initial goal when you first get started with Facebook advertisements, I recommend, and Jesse Jameson, mentioned this on last night's training, is that you want to build your audience. And so you're building a tribe. What you're doing is you're running a promote your page ad to your target audience. So before you even run that ad, you actually have to identify who it is you want to attract to your page. Right? You can't run an ad to just anybody and thinking they're going to be interested in your opportunity, your product, or your service, right? So before you start thinking about Facebook advertisements, sit down, think about what it is you are offering, think about what it is you're going to be sharing on your fan page, and create a customer profile. Who is the type of person that's going to engage with my stuff? Let's say, for instance, I'm in travel, right? And I want to work with seniors or retirees, right? So I'm going to create a profile. Maybe I'll write down a piece of paper. I want to look for seniors who are retired. So let's say 65 and older, who are, interested in traveling. So if they're interested in traveling, what kinds of things, books, magazines, sites are they visiting? That way I can craft a promote your page, you also call it a likes ad, to attract them to my page, right? So when I do that, when I build my audience up, I'm going to share on my profile tons of content, value, tips on traveling, how to get the best deals on, cruises. I'm going to share value, right? And what I'm doing is I'm turning this once cold market into a warm audience because they're on my page, they're getting value from me, they're getting to know me, I'm developing that like, know, and trust factor. And so when I do start to run other types of ads to them, let's say to get conversions, to get them to my website, to get them to maybe check out an offer or a discount, they're warm and they're more likely to actually take action, right? So the first goal of Facebook advertising is really to identify your target audience, right? Who is it that you want to work with? Who is it that would benefit from your products and services? And then once you have that customer profile, their demographics, their age, what their interests are, the books they read, the magazines they read, the websites they go to, the other leaders they may follow, right? Once you have that down, you can actually create your promote your page ad, right? This is where you create, maybe it's an image of yourself or some other image that you want to share with people, right? And you just say, hey, like my fan page for tips on how to, travel the world, how retirees, this is using my example I just put out there, how retirees can travel the world without breaking the bank and dipping into their retirement savings, right? That ad will actually attract retirees who are looking for solutions, right? So when they like my fan page, what I'm going to do there is just share content and value, right? I'm not trying to pitch anyone initially. I'm just going to share content and value. I'm going to dig into their head, ask them, what kind of questions they're looking for answers to, and provide those answers on my page. And embedded in that content, embedded in the videos that I might do, maybe the Facebook Live videos that I do, maybe in the blog posts that I write, there'll be some embedded call to actions to get them to either become a lead, to maybe buy a product, to maybe, contact me to help them with, booking their reservations for the next trip, whatever it is. But you have to understand that the number one goal that you need to set and accomplish with Facebook advertising first is building your audience, right? Building your audience is critical, because when you run an ad to people you don't know, you're most likely to get people who are kind of like, why am I seeing this ad? And they'll click a button that says, don't show me this ad. And Facebook takes that as sort of a negative mark on you. And so you may have some challenges, some issues down the line where Facebook will say, well, your advertising is not, within Facebook's guidelines, or you're not enhancing the user experience on Facebook, and they can possibly shut you down and close your ads account, right? So you want to actually build your audience first, build your tribe first, provide value, provide education, provide helpful tips to them, and then you can share with them and promote to them, some ads that direct them to your website, ads that direct them to capture pages, ads that direct them to offers where they can actually become leads and customers, and maybe even business partners for you. So that's the basics, what I wanted to share initially about Facebook paid advertisements today. Like I said before in the beginning, I'm doing a free training tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm going to share with you how to get started with Facebook advertisements for $5 per day without the fear of going broke, and without the fear of not getting any results. So there's a link up above in the status box to get registered for tomorrow at 3 p.m. I'll be on for a few more moments here to answer any questions you may have. If you do have questions, put them in the comment box below. I'll get to them. But get registered for tomorrow's webinar, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll show you exactly how to set up a likes ad, to build your audience. We're going to go through that process, a live demo, and answer any other advertising questions you may have. So with that, have a great and amazing Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next live stream. And I'll see you tomorrow on the webinar at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get registered, and I'll see you there. Peace.